obviously there's some micros sitting here. What do we got to not do tonight?
Not hit the wall.
Not hit the wall.
Well, actually I say that, but if you hit the right rear a little bit, it doesn't matter. It's not that big of a deal.
All right, steering wheel. Put that on, right? Make sure that stays on.
Maybe.
Oh, all right.
Just coming out of 2 though. That's all.
I have no expectation. My expectation for myself is to go out there and learn the best I can and just really go out there and run some laps and figure it out. So if at the end of the heat race we feel good and we're able to go for it, then well, we'll see what happens then. Gray's about what made me want to do this. They said, well, if you come down, we'll go racing. So I'm like, all right, Gray and I never get to race against each other. Got to go to her home court. She gets to practice and all this, but overall, these guys look like they've been working hard on these cars, getting us good cars set up here, so hopefully I can go out there and not wreck anything and just get my feet wet this weekend. Well, pretty mediocre. We got,
it was before.
Yeah, about what it was before. We got about 2 laps and then the car shut off and I'm like, all right, well, we'll see how this will go, but I got to get on it a little bit and seeing that the bottom was a little bit greasy, so figure it out. We'll go from there.
You'll be fine. Just drive it.
And then you pull, once it rotates, then you pull, and then you go right back to it, get the wheel spinning, because if it's not spinning and it hits the wall, it's gonna...
If you need to. If the freaking thing's still railing, just go.
We made it to the heat race.
Even CJ?
We both made it to the heat race. The cars are in one piece. That's all that matters, right?
That's a big deal.
Well, we're here after my whole micro career right now, 3 laps, that's what we got. But we learned a lot. We learned that you can drive it a lot harder than I drove it, but we're getting there, we're getting there. We didn't crash, the steering wheel stayed on, and I didn't put it in the wall. So I did all those 3 things so far, but we're gonna drive it harder. These guys are working hard for me and helping me along and telling me how to trust it and what to do. So we'll see what happens in the heat race. Trust the feel a little bit more coming in that it's going to stick. We are definitely making progress, so a caution definitely would have helped us, but we got homegirl over here who won the B and is going to carry the team into the A, and hopefully we'll be back a different time and I'll get to run a practice day and then we're going to come back and do it again.
But we were running 9.9, which is really quick here. CJ was actually here, CJ Greaves, and honestly having here was so much fun. I mean, it's a different atmosphere that something I've driven and not him, so I, in a way, was coaching him. Yeah, getting like in the mentality of the way CJ addressed his V at a UTV to here was really fun. I mean, it made the night extremely fun. We were making good progress. We were doing slide jobs. We were working our way to the front, then hit a wall, and then the car didn't run as well as it was the beginning of the race, which, oh well, I mean, that happens. But on to the next one. I'm really excited for how tonight went for CJ being here. Currently Wednesday, CJ's not flying out till Sunday, so that's night number 1 of what's happening this week. It's still up in the mix of what's happening the rest of the week, but I know it's all going to be fun.